My name is Caitlin Scott, and I was baptized on Easter of 2021.
My name is Darren Turner, and I was baptized Easter of 2021.
Well, my name is Luis Moran, and I was actually baptized Easter of 2021.
Hi, I'm Sarah Scott, and I got baptized Easter of 2021.
When I had my second daughter, I had intrusive thoughts with my postpartum depression, and it was more like, you don't believe in God, God's not real. If God is real, he doesn't love you, and you have messed things up so bad to where you've lost your salvation. When you're going through intrusive thoughts like that, it's hard to know if it's you or if it's not. So I kind of just, because of that, it scared me so bad to where I threw myself completely into God and a relationship with him, and because of that, it transformed my life since then.
My marriage was on the rocks. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I knew that I had to change my walk with God and be closer with him if I wanted any chance of having any kind of happiness with my wife. I went on a men's retreat, an intensive, for 4 days and found out a lot about myself. It was just like a light switch, difference between night and day. I found true joy like I'd never had before. It was just bubbling up inside, and so that's why I got baptized, because I wanted everyone to see on the outside what was going on in the inside.
So yeah, me and my wife, she found Westridge, and she began coming. She started coming way before I did. And yeah, for the longest, she started pushing me to come and asked me several times until, well, it just got super difficult at a certain point, and I just decided, you know what, I have nothing else to lose. I decided to just give it a try and just turn to God. And I'm telling you, ever since that day, just something touched my heart. And yeah, it just changed me completely.
Growing up, my family attended church all the time. I went with them every week. And then when I finally I came to realize there was more hypocrisy in the church than I realized, and people hurt me, and so I walked away. My family started attending Westridge, and I came back with them after seeing how joyful they were here. And I started coming more regularly with them, and I joined a group, and I started serving. And that's when I started to learn who God really was, without the hypocrisy of people who had hurt me in the past.
So it was early in the morning. It was really cold outside, but just kind of standing in line waiting to go out there and have all my kids and my husband waiting out there, and just a little bit nerve-wracking. Once you get out there and they read what you wrote, it's kind of hard to not feel it in that moment, I guess.
I didn't know that anybody was going to come from our small group, because it was like 7:30 in the morning, 8, something like that. Then I looked out and saw some couples from our small group. And that was just so powerful. It meant so much, because the support is where everything is. If you have support in God, there's not really much else that you need.
Well, the day of the baptism, it was just completely nerve-wracking. But I put my fears to the side. This is between me and him. It's just like I got a burst of emotions. An overwhelming feeling.
For me, it was an act of obedience that made me realize I didn't have to be afraid anymore, and that I could publicly say, yes, I'm all back into following Jesus, despite the past. It was encouraging to have everyone spur me on and be like, no, it doesn't matter, don't worry about your fear.
Look, just because you get baptized doesn't mean all your troubles are going to be washed away. You still have to put in the effort. You still have to choose God every single day. Every time you wake up, you still have to make the decision to choose Him.
Life after baptism just been more incredible than I could ever imagine. It's amazing what happens when you let God do what He wants to do.